Hi guys, welcome to Legends of Jess. I'm Jess, and today, as you can see, I have a lot of packages to open. So today we are going to be opening all of these packages. And I actually have one more thing, but I've already unboxed it. I'm just going to talk about it. So, alright, thank you for being here, and let's get into it. So today we're going to be unboxing all of these packages. Some of them I have been actually saving for the last week now. So I'm extremely excited to open all of these. If you know me, I really like to unbox things right away. So it was really hard for me to wait, but I wanted to make sure that I unboxed them with all of you. So I think I'll first start with the two from Amazon. Well, actually I have three from Amazon, but one came with another package. But I'm gonna start with these two. Okay, so this first one, I don't know if I know a lot of other people have issues with this, but sometimes Amazon, the packages come ripped up or damaged. And I'm just hoping that the book inside is actually in good condition, because there's a hole in it and it's been raining the past few days, so I'm hoping it's okay. All right. I've been wanting, this book that I'm about to pull out of here is one that I have on my Kindle. One of my friends on here actually recommended that I read this duology. And so I have it on my Kindle and I started reading it, but then I was like, I really want the physical copies of this book. So I decided to order it. So yeah, it is Flamin' Sparrow by S.M. Gaither. And I've heard such amazing things about this series, and I've only read the first two chapters, so I'm still super early on in this series, but super excited about this one. So Flamin' Sparrow, I believe, is in the same kind of universe as, I think the first book is the Song of the Marked, which is a completed series. But I believe that this happens way before that series, so I think this will be fun, and I'm excited to start it. I really like duologies. I know a lot of people are fans of series and everything, but I find myself more and more that I really like duologies. I think it's nice when everything's wrapped up in two books, or two books and a prequel. I really enjoy that. So yes, this is Flamin' Sparrow. And it has a beautiful art print on the inside. And there's a map too, because I saw the map in the, or it's a map, but it shows the universe and the different levels of characters in it. So I think this is going to come really in handy as I'm reading, to keep track of the different hierarchies of characters and things. And then it has in here the Divine Courts. I know this is gonna be good. I feel when a series has all of these details and a glossary and everything, it's just going to be an amazing series. So this is really exciting. So cool. Okay. So this one, I'll just read the blurb for you so you know what this one is about. It says, on the eve of her 20th birthday, Karis woke up to the sight of a divine creature dying outside her home. 2 weeks later, her sister disappeared, leaving nothing but a trail of blood in her wake. Convinced the gods were responsible for the disappearance, Karis has spent the past 5 years plotting her revenge with the help of a cutthroat band of like-minded rebels. So when Draven, one of the world's most powerful deities, descends upon her kingdom in search of humans worthy of serving him, Karis knows what she must do. Earning a place at the god's side will allow her to find out what truly happened to her sister, and then destroy the gods from the inside out for what they did. How freaking epic does that sound? Oh my gosh. Okay, so thrown into the dazzling but deadly world of the Divine Courts, she must navigate complicated politics, strange magic, and dangerous trials to prove herself worthy of standing among the gods. Among the most dangerous of these trials is Draven himself. Karis knows better than to trust the enigmatic god of fire. The flames of passion that stir between them are only divine trickery, and yet, the more she learns about him, the hotter the forbidden sparks burn. The more she begins to question all she thought she knew about the world of gods and mortals, and everything in between, and the more she risks betraying her own secrets. which may be the most dangerous thing of all. This sounds amazing, and I really can't wait to finish this one. It's definitely over 600 pages, so this is a thick boy, but very excited. Okay, and this is the next one. So I did order this all at once, but they came separately. So, all right. This is our next one. Okay. So this is Ash and Feather, and this one actually just released. This is the sequel to Flame and Sparrow. So I went ahead and ordered both of them so that I would have them both. I'm actually not going to read the blurb for this one yet because I don't want to spoil myself. Sometimes in blurbs, like, it can kind of give away details from the first book or previous books, so I'm not going to read the blurb right now, but I am very excited to read this series and then hopefully do a future video about this series. So I'm really looking forward to this one. This one, so this book is from Harlequin, so that's a publisher, but it's from Harper Perennial. And this one is a nonfiction book, and it is called By the Fire We Carry by Rebecca Nagel. And it's about the generations-long fight for justice on native land. So this one, I actually signed up to hopefully be picked to receive it. I've been really interested in reading more about Indigenous peoples and the Native Americans. So I think this one will be really informative, and I'm excited to kind of learn more about history and everything. So looking forward to checking this one out. The third book from Amazon that I ordered is called Dance of Stars and Ashes by Nisha J. Tooley, and I love this author so much. If you follow me on Instagram, you might see me post a lot about Trial of the Sun Queen and the Artifacts of Orno series, but I've actually really loved the Nightfire Quartet as well. The first book, Heart of Night and Fire, if you haven't read this book, you have to read it. It's so good. And this is the second one, and it picks up right where the first one leaves off. So I don't want to like spoil anything again with the blurb, but this is a sequel to Heart of Night and Fire, and this is sure to be another epic fantasy romance series, and you're definitely going to want to check it out. I absolutely love the characters. There's monsters, there's like found family. It's just got so many amazing elements in it, and I highly recommend checking this series out as well. So the next thing, I actually already unboxed this a while ago. I got it a couple weeks ago, but one of my really great friends on Instagram sent me a gift for my birthday, and it was so sweet of her. Her name is Literally Moody on Instagram, and but she sent me a birthday gift, and it's just the sweetest thing ever. So I just wanted to do a quick shout out and thank her for that because it's so incredibly sweet and thoughtful, and I appreciate it so much. She sent me some tea leaf reading cards, and I've never read tea leaves, but I'm definitely going to try it now that I have these cards, so I think that should be fun. And then I got this little pin that says Focus on Living, and I think that's so cute. That'll be nice to put on like a bag or something. And then she sent me this really sweet card. Okay, and then also we have kind of bonded over an author that we both love, and we both love Sylvia Moreno Garcia, and she sent me this cover of Untamed Shore. I do have another version of this book already, but I am obsessed with this cover. I love seeing our main character in the ocean. It's so pretty. So this is in Baja California, which is in Mexico, and it's based in 1979. And this book, just, Sylvia has such a way with words, and it's just such an, like, I don't know how to describe it. She's just able to create these really atmospheric worlds that these characters are in, and you really get to like be there with the characters. And yeah, this one is a really great story. It's actually a really quick read, so highly recommend checking this one out. I think all of her books are really good, and they range in like genres, so I think that's great. I love Sylvia, and if you haven't read any of her books, definitely check them out. And then the last thing is she sent me this Lego set, and I can't wait to build this so that I can put it in a little vase or something and display it on my bookshelves because I love Legos. Thank you so much, Una, for sending me all of these things. It was so thoughtful, and I just can't wait to check out the tea leaves and also build the Lego set. And also go follow her on Instagram. She's got great content and she's a lovely human being. I'm gonna link it in my description. All right, so the next one that I'm going to open is actually this box. This is the FairyLoot box, and I have the adult subscription right now. I was hoping for the romantasy, but I'm excited to check out some of these adult titles in the FairyLoot subscription. So let's go ahead and open up this box and see which book it is. If I can open it. Alright, so we've got all the pecking peanuts. I also save these because if I ever send boxes out to friends, I like to have things to protect the items in it. So I definitely like to recycle or upcycle as I can. So the theme for the July adult box is Living Legends, and the book is The Night Ends with Fire by KX Song. So this is inspired by the Legend of Mulan, and it's an action-packed thrilling fantasy following Mei Lin, a young woman who defies tradition and takes her father's place in the army. Prepare for turmoil as she grapples with the conflicting loyalties of love, duty, and power. So this edition specifically has an exclusive redesigned cover by @Curie and typography by Michaela Alcano design, and a reversible dust jacket featuring a colorway variation of the trade cover. It has digital sprayed edges on all three sides, and it has foiled character artwork on the end papers, a full color design on the hardback with foil by Blanca Design, bonus content, and an author letter bound into the book with a digital signature. So let's see what the book looks like. I have to say, I love that FairyLoot comes in these little dust bags. I think that's like really nice. Okay. Happy reading. Okay. Wow. It's so pretty. I hope you guys can see this okay. It might be hard to see some of the foiling details in the video. This book has such pretty, like, foiling. And there's the side. And on the back it says never trust a dragon. It actually says never trust a dragon on the front of the hard case of the original version. So that's cool. And then these edges are so freaking pretty. The last book, so last month's book was actually, it had blue edges as well. So to show you guys, last month's was actually blue as well. But this looks really cool. And so again, this dust jacket is actually reversible. So this is the first option that you could have. And then it also has this version. I really like the colors in this one too. But it just has another option for you to choose if you wanted to have it set up that way. I think I might like this version better. Wow. This is beautiful. It actually looks like fire. And it has the fiery details. So that's awesome. And then all the gold foiling. Look at the back. It has a phoenix. How freaking cool. It actually has like a smushed edge right here. Whoa. This character art is gorgeous. So pretty. Okay. This is amazing. I'm really in love with this art. Like, I wish I could display this part. So that is the book. And I just wanted to show you guys the original version too. So you might have seen in one of my last videos that I did pick up the book in Barnes & Noble in my last book haul video. So just to show you guys a little bit of the difference. So this is the first copy, the first edition of the book. So this one does have sprayed edges as well. So you should be able to still find this one in stores. I don't know if it was a limited print first run or not, but it's really pretty. And it has like, I don't know if you'll be able to see on the video, but the cover itself is actually like shiny and pearlescent. And I love this version as well. But just wanted to show the difference between the two so you could see. And then I'll take this one off. So this is the main version and this is the FairyLoot edition. Yeah. So I actually did start this one. I think I'm on like chapter 14 of this book so far, and I'm enjoying it so far. I really like seeing a different version of Mulan's story. I know we all love the Disney version of Mulan, but we also know that it's not the most accurate version of Mulan. So I am really enjoying this story, and I'd love to know if you have read it, what your thoughts are on this one. Leave me a comment if you have heard of this one or started reading it. Let me know what your thoughts are. This next package is some book merch, so let's open it so I can show you guys. You guys are not ready for this. I'm super excited to show you guys these shirts, and I'm already seeing the art on them and I'm in love already. They looked so good online, and when I saw them I just had to get them. I am a big fan of Cassian, and A Court of Silver Flames was probably my favorite in the series, so I absolutely had to get this one. Look at him! He looks so good! I cannot wait to wear this one. I actually got a second one. So they had a Resand one as well, but I got these two because I think they're my two favorites in the series. So I got Cassian, and then I got an Azrael one. Our Shadow Singer. What's cool about these is that it's a collab between Caitscuriocorner and Lillitherie Grace. Lillitherie Grace has like a series that she does where she makes posts in the style of like magazine covers. And so her and Caitscuriocorner work together to create these. And the artwork is done by Lillitherie. So I'll tag those accounts in there if you're interested in getting a shirt for yourself. I know I'm going to be living in these shirts. I got one in an oversized, so I got Azrael oversized so that I could wear it with leggings. And then the Cassian one, I got it in like pretty much my normal size so that I could wear it with like jeans or whatever. So yeah, I got both of these and they're both amazing. All right, you guys, now it's time for the big one. This next package, I have waited 7 months for this package. And so I got this a week ago, and it has been excruciatingly painful not to just open it up right away. But I'm going to open it up with you guys. And this is a big package from Midnight Whispers. It's actually more than one book, it's a series. And the pre-order was back in January, and it finally got to me last week. So let's open this series together. Just to get the little tape off. The tape is really on this one. I think I got it. Okay, so you have to give this business credit because they really take care into their packages. I have a copy of their special edition of Trial of the Sun Queen. You have to give them credit for their packaging. Like, it comes with foam, it's got the box, and like the little paper to protect the books. So I feel like they're definitely going to come like in good condition. I'm so excited to see that this comes with art prints. These are lovely. So the series, I guess I should tell you guys what series this is. It's the To Bleed a Crystal Bloom series by Sarah A. Parker. And I have read all 3 of these books, and I actually have just reread the first 2 books in this series via audiobooks. Audible had a sale recently where all of the books were super cheap, so I snagged all of them and had been listening to them. So I've listened to the first 2, and I'm going to start rereading the 3rd book via the audiobook. So it's one of my favorite series ever. It's a Rapunzel retelling, and I love it so much. And these art prints are so cool. So we've got Orlaith, and then we've got this one. Look how steamy! It's so pretty. All the details, you guys. Like, look at the details on the art print itself. I am in love. Okay. Now what I've been waiting for 7 months. I'm almost scared to do it. Here goes. Let's see, where do I... Doesn't matter. I don't want to accidentally cut the book. That would absolutely break my heart. Okay. Oh my god. There's probably an easier way to open this box, but I guess I just like to do things the hard way. Wow. Oh my god. I might actually cry. These are so freaking pretty. Oh my god. And they're all individually wrapped in plastic. Wow. Just the details on these guys. Like, the front cover alone, all the details. The foiling. It's so iridescent. Or holographic, I mean. Oh my god. Okay, let's open it. Like I said, they're not playing when it comes to packaging. Like, these will come to you in great condition. Wow. It is so pretty. These look so good. Oops. Oops, not me already freaking dropping it. Look at it. Do you see the sparkle? Oh my gosh. It's like, so the cover and the back cover is literally embossed. So it's got the foiling, but it's also got embossed details on all of the sides. Holy crap, you guys. And there we've got the castle. Wow. Okay. And then the actual cover. So it's got details on the inside. Whoa, so pretty. Okay, I'll stick that back on later. Let's show you guys the second one. So there's currently 3 books, and I know Sarah is working on the 4th one, and she's also working on the 2nd When the Moon Hatched book. So this is not a completed series yet. I am so happy. Do you guys reread? Like, will you guys read your special edition books, or do you guys like to keep them on your shelves, like protected and never touched? I'm very curious, because personally, I don't mind reading my special edition books, but I would be so sad if I were to damage them. So usually, I mean, with any hardback, I always take like the dust cover off and I'll read it, regardless if it's a special edition or not. But I am curious to see whether more people like to read their special editions, or whether they are just their pretty bookshelf trophies. I definitely think I'll be rereading these. I think it makes for like a special experience when you read your special edition versions of your books. So again, this one is embossed. Just all the details on these books is magnificent. Like, they took so much care and thought into this, and you can see it clearly. Like, this is amazing. Then we've got end paper designs. Wow. So freaking cool, you guys. Oh. We've got the art. Got our Orle and Rorden. Okay, and then the last one. I also really like that all of these are sprayed edges too. And they like match the theme of the book as well. So we have To Flame a Wildflower. Look at the back. In foil it says, "Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry." This series is just so special to me. I love it so much, and I feel like I'm definitely gonna have to do another video just talking about this series and trying to convince you guys to read it. But it's just an amazing fantasy romance, and I can't recommend it enough. Wow. These are probably like the prettiest hardcovers I have. Like without the dust cover, like these are definitely like a really pretty hard case on their own. Oops. Got more end paper art. The edges. And then we have art on the interior. Right here. Wow. These are all just so pretty. Now I have all 3 of these books, and I'm super happy to have them in my collection now. I have the Kindle versions and the audiobooks, but I really was so excited when Midnight Whispers decided to resell these as a set once they did the second 2 books, because I didn't get it when they first released the first book, but they did a reprint, so I was so excited that I was able to snag the whole set at once. This just makes my entire world. It's such an amazing series. I know I said that already, but I highly recommend it, and if you're going to read any series, read this series, please. It's so good. And also, I do have to say that if you have read, like, When the Moon Hatched, that's her newest book that came out this year. If you've read that one, it is different than this series. but it's still amazing. Like, I feel like Sarah just has a great writing style and it's very unique to her. She just has such a beautiful way with words, and I love the writing, I love the story. Just seeing the characters, how they change and grow and develop throughout the story is really beautiful, and it's definitely one of my favorite series that I've read. So definitely check these out if you can. This is everything that we've unboxed today. I'm so glad that you guys were here to unbox it all with me today. It was such a fun haul for me. Like I've got so many different things here, and I'm so excited about all of it and having it all in my collection. And thank you guys so much for watching. Just you watching and supporting means the world to me. And I hope that you'll stick around and follow my channel. So make sure you like and subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me how you're doing, and I'll see you next time.